Here we are, July 10th. We'll take a little trip, a little tour through my flower gardens, show you what all I've got. I just got the yard mowed. Looks pretty good. But anyways, up here we've got a bucket of French marigolds that I started from seeds. I saved all my seed from last year off of my French marigolds so I could, and you can see they just go to crazy. They're easy to take care of. In the morning glory, 43 blooms on it this morning. I started it from seeds. This Celosia here in the bottom, I started it from seed. There was the flowers off of it. But they got neat looking leaves. It looks a lot like Swiss chard, but you don't want to eat these plants. And then I started these from seeds. I can't remember what they're called. Got like lily pad leaves on them. And then over here, got the three big ones are mums, and you can see they're starting to bloom out. I cut them back earlier in the year. I trimmed them back real good. Now they're real dense. They'll look good this year. Joni told me to trim them back, how to take care of those, so that's what I did. And we got some Dianthus in there, and then that little purple one is Lobelia. And it was I got it from the plant store, the nursery. And then some more marigolds from seed. And then these giant marigolds, they're tall. You can see how tall, they're as tall as the bird bath is. 2.5, 3 feet. And then the blooms on them, there's my hand. They're good sized blooms, they're huge. And some more lobelia, and then there's a polka dot plant back there. And I don't remember what these are called. They're bulbs. They come back every year. They didn't come back very strong this year though, so I think I'm just going to dig them up and do something different. And then the still be old Ironsides. There's the flower on it. And then all this stuff here in the front, that's a zinnia volunteer, and this is a Celosia volunteer. And then another polka dot, pink and brown, pink and green. You can see all the variegation on it. There's something for a different texture. I'm still playing around learning how to lay stuff out, so it creates a feeling rather than just have a hodgepodge like I usually do. That's usually how it ends up anyways, a hodgepodge. And then more lobelias. And then I got some coleus. Silver leaf, it comes back every year. The coleus you have to redo every year. Save seeds or buy plants. And the marigolds. Oh, here's the little dog. My sister repainted all of our yard artworks this year, and I made that sign for it. Lobelias in there and hanging basket, and then some petunias out here. And fuchsia. And then behind over here I've got a window box full of those purple ones that are like around the bird bath. They're all going to town. And see, there's my sister customized these rocks for us. That one's for my mom, and then this one over here is for Christy's dad. More lobelias and French marigolds. I bought those as plants so we could have some instant color. And then that kettle is called sedum. I don't know what variety it is. It has real waxy leaves and a little bitty yellow flowers on it. In a rose bush. More fuchsia. It's got those bell flowers on it. The hummingbirds love these plants. So I might do them again next year. They're doing fairly well out here. The ones in the back aren't doing so good. And this is almost a mirror image. Oop! I forgot my little Oriental Lily on this end. Oriental Lily. This is third year we've had these in the same spot. Then there's another one right there that's already done. And then this great big one here. It's real pretty. My hands are shaky. I had too much coffee. And then some more sedum that my dad gave me. And we've got these hens and chicks. They're everywhere. I started this pot last year before last. So this pot's 2 years. And it started out, it had 6 plants in it. Like this one here had 6. And you can see this one here's got babies all over it. And then this one right here, it's getting ready to flower. That's the grandma. They do that life cycle. Once they flower, they're done. They die. Then these babies will take over. See, there's tons of babies in here. Here's one of the original plants. Original. This one's getting ready to flower too. And then more of the marigolds. And then here's that plant. See, here's the flower on it. It's got like a horn on the back of it. Real pretty. And it's spilling over the pot real nice too. That's what I was wanting. So I may do those again next year if I can find them again. And then my knockout rose. It's in kind of in between cycles. And then this whole row of Dianthus, I just cut it back this morning. And it'll bloom again. And some more petunias. These pots look good. And some more marigolds. And so you have a little bit of continuity along this flower lines. And some knockout rose. That's a red one there. And another petunia. And some more marigolds. There's that other petunia right there. See how that one's getting real leggy? It needs to be cut back. Another pink knockout. It's starting to get its outside stems on it. When they come from the nursery, they've all been inside, so all the stems are real small and weak. This one's been out in the weather. It's nice and strong. And that's almost it. I have a couple of mums along this fence line, and then another sedum plant out here that I've had it. This is the third year I've had it. It was potted and the pot split, so I just put it in the ground. You can't kill this stuff. And this one will have a bunch of little pink flowers on it. And you can see like on some of these leaves, and birds use it for food. And then there's a certain type of butterfly that its life cycle is that turns around this plant. The butterflies come in to lay the eggs, and then the larvae use the plant for food, and then they turn into butterflies and then fly away. So it also attracts a lot of bees. That's why it's out here in the corner. My wife don't like bees. Well, that's about it for my yard, except for the back. Now I got the front where I like it, I can start focusing on the back side and get it up to par. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the tour.